Hey Meeple people, how's it going? And now we're looking at Kabuto Sumo at Gen Con 2021, Day 2. So we're going to go ahead and get into it.
Alright, so Kabuto Sumo is a game for 2 to 4 players where we are looking to try and get the opposing piece off of the game. It's a beetle type game, so you have multiple different types of beetles. With 2 players, 3 players, and 4 players, you have different types of setups. And on each setup, you will put the board up in that general position. Then your goal is to get the opposing beetle off of the board. Once you end up having 2 different types of cards. You have the starting junior league, where you use each of those particular items. So you take that piece, that one, and that one, and that is your starting inventory for the game. Once you kind of learn the game and want to go into a little more complex, then you go into more the elite league, where the cards have different abilities based off of each one. So you end up starting with a medium and 2 of the smallers for your starting piece, and then you are able to potentially gain your piece back based off of the ability. So for this particular one, you would remove one of the pieces stacked on your wrestling piece and then gain this piece, which in order to do that, you have to start off with the first ability, where at the end of your turn, you may take one of these pieces and put it on top of your beetle. So then in order to get you this guy, you're able to take that off to gain this. So it's kind of a 2-step for that particular beetle, and then you can use this piece to push it on. Once you're actually playing the game, you take one of the individual pieces and you push it into a straight line and get it right onto the board. And once it's on the board, you stop. Your turn's over. You're no longer able to move. Then it's the next person's move. Goal is to get the other person off. If you end up no longer having any pieces in your inventory, you also lose the game. So you get to the point where anytime that you push a piece on and something falls off of the board, whatever falls off the board, that goes into your inventory. And that is what you then use for future games. So if you don't push anything off on any of the turns, then you would end up losing the game because you have nothing to push it off with. Then you keep going until someone gets pushed off of the board. We're going to just keep pushing until we get that blue one off there.
Someone's playing the game.
Yeah.
Obviously not doing too good at that.
He's holding on.
He just does not want to come off. And that's the fun part of it. It's like, oh, he is definitely coming down. And if you do it wrong, he doesn't end up coming down. So maybe you have to change your strategy and go into a different direction. You go into the different side and let's push it this way. Almost, but everything else pushed off. So it kind of really is a lot of figuring out based off of how the pieces are at. Let's go around to this back side. And you push it in one straight line. There we go. And then it comes off the board. Once it comes off the board, that player loses, the other player wins.
Awesome. All right, so that was Kabuto Sumo. Thank you for your time. And so we're going to be going around at Gen Con, checking out all these booths and games. All right, see y'all later. Toodle!
Thank you.